Good afternoon. Time to wrap it up for October the 9th, 2014. Another glorious day. 84, 85 here. They promise us tomorrow it's going to be 55 and raining, so we'll see if that actually happens. The weather's kind of hard to forecast out here. One thing we know for sure is that when the wind blows from the north, it's cold, and when it blows from the south, it is hot. So we came in today on the E-mini wanting to sell. We had a 59 to 60 sell right here in this area. Bingo. We had double top. We had a setback trade set up, and we thought we had support in the 40 to 45 area, and it held through the morning session. This afternoon, the selling accelerated, and we got all the way down to our 1922. So we came in today wanting to be sellers. Got the direction right. Great setup here. Good setup here. This is our third or fourth. This really is 1, 2. This is our third S down here. Not really good move, pause, move, not as strong as such, but it was a trade you could have taken. You had a chance to scratch it. Off of our 45, 47, you could have been long. Another great selling setup right here, and so on and so forth. Pretty easy pickings today. Get the idea right. The idea is that we're sellers, the direction, and we identified this 33, 35 is kind of a critical area. As long as we stay below this 35 area right here, this market can sell. 50-lot traders been heavy on the sell side, so another great day trading the E-mini. Life is good, huh? Okay, looking at today's trade compared to yesterday's, higher low, higher high. So we can be buyers if we don't break the 1918, 1920 area, and we can certainly sell failure to get through the 35 area. So this one actually says we can be buyers. Weekly sell. This is not a very strong pattern because pretty close to the preceding day's low. Looking at the F2 screen. And we're at support, 18 to 20. So, buying this 20, 22 area, letting it test support would be buy one. And then our 10 to 12 area would be buy two. Gonna have to give it some room to the downside here. Pretty good chance that 1918 holds tomorrow. Last rotate up was 35, so 34, 36, sell one. And then our 44, 46, sell two. What was support this morning will be resistance when you come through and you take them out. So every day we have lots to be grateful for, as weird as that can seem. There are days I know that we don't feel too grateful, but you have to just stop and take a deep breath and look around and see all the good that comes your way, really unasked for daily. Okay, looking at the note, we had quite a retreat from the high, but it is a higher low, definitely a higher high, much stronger pattern than the E-mini, so this is definitely a buy off the F1 screen. Looking at the F2 screen, dealing with a B. Now, if we put all of this together, so you're dealing with a matched P. So again, it just depends on your time frame. So my guess is we have ourselves a trading range tomorrow. We'll have sellers 16 to 20, and we should have a buyer probably in the 8 to 12 area, maybe 4 to 8, where this breakout was down here. 4 to 8 would be pretty good support. So because it's a B, it's pointed a little bit lower. We're going to try to buy 5s to 9s. And 29 to 01. On the sell side, we're going to sell failure to take out 16 to 20. I think we've probably got a pretty good chance of testing 16 in the overnight, and then 23, 27. Tomorrow's news: import-export prices and Treasury budget at 2 Eastern, so there really is no news tomorrow. My guess is export and import prices will be a negative number, but we'll get those posted in the morning. Okay, it may take depending on what goes on in the E-mini this afternoon, it may take a 13 to get off the long. We're going to try to buy it a little cheap, but I don't have any problems paying 13s to get in. This market, like all of them of late, have made us pay up to get long. But we had a fabulous day right here. We correctly identified that when we see this pattern right before the day session open, it's almost always a sell, and that's exactly what it was. We got a great setup. I mean, it's just really hard to have it happen any better than that. And to be able to talk about it in advance, which is what we do. We don't wait until it's over. Okay, this morning we wanted to sell 12, failure to take out 12 to 16, same pattern as in the note, produced a great trade. Our buys this morning, 29 to 01, blew through that, and then 21 to 25, and the first stop was at 24, followed by 17. So got a little deeper in the sell-off than we thought, but that happens. Put all this together, we're looking at a P still, and it's definitely a flight to quality play. So because we have a B in the day session, long-term favors a buy, this one favors a sell. My guess is we've got a trading range. Post the auction, we usually look at a pause day. All the buyers of 3, 10, and 30-year paper are gone. Monday is a banking holiday in New York City, so these people probably aren't too interested in banging the market around tomorrow. So I'm going to guess a trading range market. And we got this at 24 right now, so selling failure to take out 28 to the buck. Then 3 to 7 would be sell 2. Going to try to buy it on the cheap, so 13 to 17 buy 1. Knob spreads holding in pretty good. And then 5 to 9 buy 2. Moving into gold. Let's take a look at the F1 screen. Perspective. So we got this breakout from 15. It's perhaps as high as 20. So 15 to 20 is our first support band, followed by this 5 area. So 15 to 20, then 5 to 10 is where support will be. I do think gold is headed lower. But we held in there pretty good. So 2022 is buy 1. Let them get stops below today's day session low. Lean against the overnight session low. Buy 1. 15 to 18 was resistance. So 15 to 17 will be buy 2. On the sell side, 28 to 30. And then 33 to 35. Had a great day trading gold. Wanted to be short. We had 30 to 32. It's our first sell. We did make it up to 34. and we had our buy down at 25. Now, again, not again perfect, but pretty damn good in our number. And our second buy zone was 20 to 22. Didn't quite get there in G period. So you have access to information that'll make you money if you take the trades. And you have to make this information and this methodology yours, or you can take the trades, as I say. That's the lazy man's way out. And if you don't like to work, it's not a bad approach. I'm usually right. For the first trade of the day. See you, Sandy. You guys going to get snow? We're getting rain. Look at crude. F1 headed lower. Very, very clean break up here in this 88 area. 88, 88.50. Then 86, say 75 to 89, and here we are down at 85.25. We've been talking about 85. Next stop down below would be in the 82.250 area. Definitely a sell. Now, if you're a one-trick pony and your budget is created off of projections for crude oil, they're all linear regression, no doubt right now you're below your projections for 2015. And so you're looking at budget shortfalls in the Persian Gulf area of the world. Anybody that pumps or lifts oil, you're looking at budget shortfalls in Russia. You're looking at budget shortfalls in Mexico and in Brazil. So this type of major breakdown in the price has big implications around the globe for those countries. Nigeria, Angola. It's going to be hard to ignore what's going on right here. And the easiest way to pump or kick things up would be to start a war. And we're already in a war in Iraq and Syria. So crude oil actually trades really, really well after the New York close. And the reason for that is the cash players come in. Everything in the crude market and refined products market is tied to the close of NYMEX, the day session close. Everything's priced off of that. So that gets done, you take care of today's business, then you get after it again. It's an interesting market. So here we have a break from 85.60. We're at 31 right now, so 75 to 86, sell one. May have to come in the 50 area. I'd like to do it a little higher. Then our 86.25 picks up this point. 86.50 picks up the spill for sell two. Stops below 85, so 75 to 85, buy one. Then a quarter or a half for buy two. And the euro, where's the euro headed? Below 125, but probably not tomorrow. Okay, the amazing rally 2 days ago, yesterday, came off of the FOMC where they don't like the strong dollar. Now, a lot of people don't really appreciate the fact that central banks have very, very little control over their currencies. They can come in and they can stop the selling or the buying for a day or two, but they can't stop it. So just because our Fed is concerned about a higher dollar doesn't mean that they're going to be able to stop it, but the market rallied and did it rally yesterday off of that news. Found sellers in London like we expect, right up against 28. So the FOMC kicked in yesterday in K period, so stops below 63 looks pretty good. I don't like the buy side, but 50 to 60 would be buy one. Give us a chance to set up in this area. Buy two, 26 even, 26.10. On the sell side, 127 even, so 27, 27.10. It's very, very aggressive. Sell one, and then our 25 to 35 would be sell two. And that's it for October the 9th, 2014. What a great day we had trading today, and we just have to know that tomorrow can be even better if we follow our rules. Y'all have a great evening. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 6:45 a.m. Central Time. Our last warm day in the forecast here for a while. So, but we'll take the moisture if we can get it. Later.